The Esdras Records, Episode 3, The Forbidden Question. Welcome back to the Scribe and the Unsealing. In our previous sessions, we exposed the identity wipe. We showed you how the Edomite framework changed the names of the prophets and disguised their own bloodlines to hide their infiltration. We proved that they deleted the intellectual victories of the Israelites from the historical record. But hiding history is only phase 1. Phase 2 is hiding the spiritual mechanics of the earth. Today, we open the book the Roman eagle fears the most. We are entering the second book of Esdras. For the next 4 episodes, we are going to dissect the massive 16-chapter prophetic visions given to Ezra. But we have to start at the beginning. In chapters 1 through 5, Ezra does something the modern sanitized church system absolutely forbids you from doing. He looks at the wicked empires ruling the world, and he demands an answer from the Most High. If you sit in a Western church today, you are taught a doctrine of blind submission. You are told that earthly rulers are appointed by God, so you must obey them, pay your taxes, and never question the corruption. If the wicked prosper and the righteous suffer, you are told to just have faith and stay silent. That is an Edomite doctrine designed to keep slaves docile, and they can only teach it because they removed 2nd Esdras from your Bible. Open the unsealed record to 2nd Esdras chapter 3. Ezra is in Babylon, the temple is destroyed, the Israelites are in captivity, and Ezra looks around. He sees the staggering wealth, the power, and the luxury of the Babylonian Empire. And then he looks at the absolute misery of his own people. He does not stay silent. He speaks directly to the Most High, and he points out the absolute hypocrisy of the world system. Listen to Ezra's words from the unsealed record. He says, "Are the deeds of Babylon better than those of Zion? Has any other nation known you besides Israel? Yet I have seen how you endure those who sin, and have spared those who act wickedly, but have destroyed your people and protected your enemies." Ezra drops the hammer. He admits that Israel has sinned, but he points to the empires ruling over them, the Babylonians, the Romans, the Edomite systems. And he says, "Their sins are worse than ours. Why are you letting the worst people on earth rule over us?" This is the forbidden question. Why does the wicked elite possess the wealth of the earth? Why does Edom rule over Jacob? The Most High does not strike Ezra down for asking. Instead, he sends the angel Uriel to give him the answer. And Uriel's answer completely shatters the illusion of how time and justice actually work. Uriel doesn't just say, "Trust the plan." He gives Ezra the mechanics of the earth. He tells Ezra that a grain of evil seed was sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. That seed has grown, and it has produced a harvest of wickedness that must run its full mathematical course. The Most High has weighed the age in a balance. He has measured the times by measure and numbered the times by number. The clock cannot be rushed, and the timeline cannot be altered. Uriel tells Ezra the world is like a womb. Just as a woman in her 9th month cannot stop the child from being born, the earth cannot hold back the judgment that is coming. The wicked empires are allowed to rule right now because the harvest of the evil seed must be brought to completion before the sickle is swung. They want you to think the elite are winning. They want you to look at their wealth, their technology, and their absolute control over the earthly systems and feel hopeless. But 2nd Esdras reveals the terrifying truth. The elite are not winning. They are simply ripening. The Most High is letting the Edomite framework build their empires, hoard their wealth, and execute their wickedness so that the ledger of their crimes is completely full. When the scale tips, the harvest is gathered and the fire falls. The Western system deleted this book because it gives the righteous permission to see the elite for what they truly are, temporary placeholders waiting for an inescapable judgment. Ezra asked the question. Uriel gave the foundational answer, but the Most High isn't finished. Now that Ezra understands the timeline is fixed, the angel is about to show him the actual hidden mechanics of how the end of the age will unfold. In our next episode, we move into chapters 6 through 9. We are going to look at the specific signs of the end, the narrow path to salvation, and the exact physical phenomena that will shake the earth before the judge arrives. The amnesia is over. You are allowed to question the empire. The records are unsealed. The ledger is closing.